Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
In upstate New York, a scenario that has played out all too many times in America. Police responding to an active shooter at a high school. People wounded.
We got 2 victims as well. Bolster up.
But thankfully, this is a training exercise.
Good tactics, guys.
Upstairs, another pretend mass shooting playing out, this time in a mock-up of a mall. With live actors, realistic settings, and blank rounds. It's as close to the real thing as possible, and that's exactly the point.
What was going through your mind when you were just doing this?
My adrenaline was going. It's pretty intense.
Even just from the sidelines, my heart was pumping.
Lieutenant Richard Manley has served 25 years with the Buffalo Police Department and says trainings like these are vital.
It gives you the tools, and if you practice something long enough, you become a little bit more comfortable with the situation.
The New York State Preparedness Training Center is one of a kind. The $50 million facility offering a unique opportunity to practice with realistic backdrops like that school, the mall, and even a courthouse. Classroom instruction is coupled with these immersive drills where instructors offer helpful feedback after each run-through.
It was great that we didn't just rush up on the shooter.
E.J. Weeks is a senior training technician, former military and a Purple Heart recipient. Weeks knows the power of intensely realistic training.
The goal here with the students is to immerse them in reality-based training, to elicit that stress response, to make it as real-world realistic as possible so we can have positive outcomes.
These positive outcomes are increasing with updated tactics and techniques. Today, officers are trained to enter an active scene, find the shooter, and take them down, so help can quickly follow, minimizing further loss of life. Commissioner Jackie Bray says it's a massive tactical shift since the Columbine shooting in 1999, where victims were left to bleed out while officers waited for reinforcements.
What happened is that they secured the perimeter. Secure the perimeter, wait for the SWAT team. That's not good enough. And so what we now train law enforcement officers to do is if you're first on the scene, you go right to the shooter. You stop the killing so that the people coming behind you can stop the dying. That is a huge change over the last 24 years.
Was there resistance to that change?
Yeah, absolutely. Many years ago, officers said, this is what SWAT does. But over time, police officers have accepted that this is a part of their job and a part of the risk that they are signing up for.
Back in the mall, officers run through the exercise again.
How does this make you feel about your ability to execute if you do end up in one of those scenarios?
We're tested here, although it's a training scenario, we are tested. In the event that I do have to respond to something like that, I'm going to be able to default to my training and respond appropriately.
Dasha Burns, Oriskany, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.